So I said I was going to explain what happened between me and the Moroccan authorities when I was in Morocco. And now that I'm finally home, I know it's even long overdue. This is like 2 days now since we go back, but here goes nothing. So our flight was for Wednesday 1 a.m. But on Tuesday, I went out to get like souvenirs and stuff, and to buy sneakers and some souvenirs, to just carry on coming back to Nigeria. So as I go back outside the apartment, I was waiting for my ride, and before you know, some guys, like military guys, okay, one had military uniform on, but 2 others were not on uniform. And then they asked me, where am I from? I said, I'm Nigerian, but I came here for the AFCON. And they said, where are my papers and my passports and my whatever documents? I told them, okay, it's on my phone. I can show you it's on my phone, my visa, my passport, everything's on my phone, thankfully. Then they said, no, they needed the physical one. In mind, I was like, who walks about with his passports and documents or visa in his hand, like physical papers? So I was like, okay, it's not with me, but it's in my apartment. I pointed, it's in my apartment, not too far, that I can go and get it if they want me to get it. Guy, first of all, they are Arabic, so they were speaking Arabic and partly French. Before I knew, they just shoved me into the van. I thought it was a dream. See, I've never been more scared in my life. In fact, I even got more scared when they took me into the cell. I'm getting there. So we drove for like let's say an hour or more safe to the first place. I couldn't see where we were going to, obviously, and then when we got to the place, we still remained in the van. So, but from where I could look from the window, it looked like a containment area or custody section. So I was scared. Mind you, I was not the only one in the van. There were like 3 guys from Equatorial Guinea. There was a guy too from Djibouti, I think. Then another one was from Gabon or so. I can't really remember. So thankfully, one of them spoke English, but mostly French. The other guy that was from Equatorial Guinea too, he was struggling with English small, but he's mainly French. So I was scared. So I made this video. I'll bring up this video now. So we are at the police station, right?
Yeah, we're in the police station.
So what next now?
Now we are going to enter.
Now what is happening?
I think we are entering.
Yeah, so I made that video around after 2, and I was about to post it on my Instagram and also to my Facebook, and they just seized my phone. I was scared basically, and it almost, dented my whole perception of the Moroccans, because they were nice throughout the tournaments. Most of them, of course, it can't be all, because there's no way everybody in the country will be nice, so it can't be all, but most of them were nice. They did a lot of good things with us, and I had a lot of fun. I made a lot of memories and friends, but that was not a funny experience at all. I won't even wish that for my enemy. So after we were in the van for like what felt like an hour or so, they now took us to the cell. So when we got to the cell, we were still in the van for like 5-10 minutes. Then they opened, and then we walked into the cell. First time in my life I was in a prison, in a cell. Thinking about it now is even scary, and nothing that didn't go through my mind. I thought of running away, but they were my phones. I thought of any slight movement at the door, or like before I got into the cell, I asked the officer, toilet, like to use myself. He showed me one very smelling dirty place, normal prison smell now. So I was contemplating from the toilet to run away, or see, my mind was, I was, I cried. I asked God, why me? Like, I had to question all the decisions I made that led to that moment. From me leaving my apartment to buy souvenirs, from even me coming to, I was like, why? Because I thought of, okay, I've never been in a prison in my life. My first prison where they go now inside Morocco. For Morocco, they know they speak English. The officers speaking French and Arabic. So I was even begging. The begging, why they beg? They are not understanding me. Hey, then one of the guys was saying something like, in the prison with me, he was something like, um, that people like that have this kind of issues, that say something about if they don't find out the documents, blah blah blah, they'll take you to a village or an area. I say, take me to which village? That day I was supposed to leave Rabat. This was happening in Rabat. I was supposed to leave Rabat to Casablanca by 4 or 5 p.m. to catch up with our flight that was later in the midnight. It was not funny at all. But one of them in the prison kept on saying, don't worry, God will take control, God will take control. And I won't even lie, I questioned God. I was like, God, why me? God, why me? I'm not a sinner. I don't sin that much. But, but I was like, why me? Prison, Morocco. So when I now later got out, before I got out, I feel like I'm missing a part. Okay, yeah. So when they sell, and then they brought other blacks to, 2 guys from DR Congo, because I asked them they said from Congo. That was where I got more scared, because where I was, they add more people, and they see their phones obviously. So I was like, wait, could it be nothing I didn't think of? At some point I thought of, okay, they will gather us and then ship us somewhere, or for slavery or something. There's nothing I did not think of, and you won't blame me. See prison, pre-sale. Ha. But most of them, the ones that were in the van with us, with me rather, they were mostly students. So scary. Anytime I think about it again, is messing with my head, with my mind. So but thank God we got out. So one of the bosses just came out and said, you guys can go, you guys can go. I was so relieved. Free, finally we are free.
Yeah,
We are free. Oh.
Thank
Thank you, thank you God, thank you God, thank you God. Take care, take care, take care. I was so relieved. And then funny enough, I even made friends with the officers later, after they had given me my phone and everything. So I needed to do this video because when the thing happened, many people cared, and not cared. Yeah, people cared, but many people were worried. Yeah, that's the word. So and I need to explain this because I couldn't be explaining this for one person. So this is the explanation video. This is the explanation. I've explained everything that happened, and I'm fine. I've been released. Do I look in prison? No, I'm fine. We came back to Nigeria on Wednesday. We got touchdown in Nigeria like 7 a.m. or so, 6 a.m. 5. What am I saying? We touched down like 5 a.m. ish. Then we got to our base like 8 or 9. So thankfully I'm safe. So this is the video. Apologies that it's coming this late because I've been so things they choke me in the spirit. So yeah,